here with the third part of the Scorpion defense, the finishing move. So in the first two, we had the two claw attacks of the Scorpion, where with our opponent coming in at us with the punch, we come out of the humble stance and we struck the whipping palm to the chin. We reversed our stance and caught our opponent's elbow of his right arm, dragged him down into us, and then also struck with the left palm to the side of his jaw. With the second claw attack of the Scorpion, so this is a trapping effect. Now Crescent stepped in and drive into our opponent's face with a horizontal elbow. Clamp our hands down immediately on his right shoulder and pull him into a rising right knee attack. So we have this. All right, and now we drive and knee. So this attack is considered one, the two together, and I want to caution you that when you're training this, when you're practicing it, that you do it plenty of times slow and get your back ready for it. Unless you're extremely fit, you can strain yourself by doing this combo, especially on the kneeing part. All right, so you want to be limber, and do plenty of torso twists, and when you do your kneeing exercises like that, I'm going to turn into them, against them, and do them on the other side too. All right, so that you're building your back evenly. We don't ever do the reverse of this move, but I've found that in martial arts, if you train on one side, you want to at least balance it out, even if you're not going to use it on the other side. And you just never know. Maybe you'll have an occasion at one point in which that's the right move for you, and it's not part of one of my interceptions, not one of the dynamics. But you know, if you have an opponent to your right and he's like right up to you, so close that you could just step out and elbow him and then, you know, finish like that, and so that's the mirror image of this move, and so that's what you do. You know, it presents itself. He's too close for any other technique, so you've got that close range weapon developed on the other end. That's really good to be able to do that. And so I believe I mentioned in the main video for the Scorpion defense that the right elbow, especially an advancing right elbow that you're stepping into, is the strongest hand strike that you can make. Elbow's always stronger than a punch, and that the rising knee is considered a kick, and it is the strongest kick that you can make, especially if you're pulling your opponent into it, like this move. It's even a little more if you're able to jump into your opponent with that knee, but we're not all professional Thai boxers that are able to do that. So that's the only thing that's just a little bit more than this pulling knee attack, is to be able to jump and do it. So, a third point on this is that when you're practicing it slow, that you won't run into a particular problem that comes along when you turn up the speed. And that's that when you when you do your elbow, if you're married, you know, you have the ring there, you may already have your shoulder grabbing left hand up, right? And one time I elbowed my wedding ring really hard and hurt both my elbow end and my finger, right? Caught it just square, and so that's something to look out for when you start doing the application speed of this move. Okay, so there are no options to this apart from if you can't do the knee, then you just have the elbow by itself. But the full completion of the Scorpion defense starts from the second palm strike. The first speed, and we'll just we'll do it from back here. Practice speed. You hear that pop? Right, so yeah, you don't want to hit your ring. And the application speed. And I'll put the entire Scorpion defense together at the application speed. Thank you.